It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 7. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Here's Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Give him 30 yards there.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, it's Williams sliding out of the pocket. For a Steelers touchdown. Chris Olave with an amazing diving catch. And the Steelers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Browns 0. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Hey, smash.
Hooker. Flushed out right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7. Rig alert, rig alert.
Hooker's going to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now Hooker. He's able to get it to Coleman. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard.
Boy, you got so red if you think you about to win.
The first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throwing is Williams.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
To throw, it's Williams.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out.
And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns drive about to just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
Okay, break. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Browns nothing.
On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready, break. Warriors 70, 19 Lion. Ready. Check go.
Throwing. Hooker.
Coleman has it here right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Now, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
That's good.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hook.
From the gun, it's Hooker.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Again, it's Ricard, the fullback. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stumped the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll sneak it. Hooker. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line.
No!
And indeed he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw, Williams. This one complete to Yoshibas. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. To the air, Williams. Flush to his right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quick. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Darius Davis, 54 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here's Williams.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. To play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
They'll try the left side. Weston. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On play action, here's Williams. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Olave.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Darius Davis
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Chris Olave
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Breaks through the contact.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. And 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw, Hooker.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And oh, it's blocked. The Browns have it. There he goes, left side. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lucky 50. Set up. Ready.
Here's Davis now. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Hooker, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Andre Yoshivas.
43 yards.
And the Steelers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
He's got a man complete. And running with power here.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hooker completes it to Coleman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 20, here's second and a yard.
At the 20-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Hooker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jacorian Bennett has throws it. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted.
Now he's 3 to midfield, pushing his way through. That's still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Back to throw now on first down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Hooker eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hendon Hooker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60. Go.
Hooker going to try to throw for it.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get in for the 2-point. Especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Finding room at midfield.
And finally brought down at the 38.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs. Now a handoff up the middle. Weston. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Second and 6. That's caught by Myers.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Here's a second and 7. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Chris Olave.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Here's Hooker.
He's able to get it to Coleman.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Hooker.
Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Hooker.
And this is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70, 19 Lion. Ready.
Hooker's going to throw it. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
This is caught at the 20. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Hooker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Keon Coleman.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A gain there of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Lavonte David.
And the Browns are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
They'll run with Davis. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Darius Davis.
53 yards.
And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Tries the left side.
Across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Throwing is Williams.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's Davis. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. There he goes again. He may go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Darius Davis,
67 yards.
and the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll look to throw.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.